I have never wondered it. Did I see a human? Did I see a bear? No, I saw a Bigfoot. So I tell it to the world, and the world laughs, and it's been hard to laugh with them. Yeah, I take it as serious as a heart attack.
Please support this channel by subscribing and leaving comments.
Here in Glacier, Washington, Bigfoot is a legend.
There's their Bigfoot, and there's their big dragon.
This parade is part of the second annual Bigfoot at Baker Festival.
And here's another Bigfoot.
Yeah, if you're looking for Bigfoot or Sasquatch, you've come to the right place. Of course, if you're looking for a good laugh at the same time, all the better.
But there is one person who isn't laughing when it comes to the legend of Bigfoot. That's because Cliff Crook believes that Bigfoot is more than just a legend.
People are either believers or non-believers. And they keep trying to think that I should convince them that Bigfoot exists, but that's not really my job program, really.
Cliff runs a national clearinghouse for Bigfoot sightings called Bigfoot Central. It's based in the Seattle area. The exhibit is a collection of evidence and reports of sightings he's gathered over the years since he made his first sighting back in 1956.
I have never wondered it. Did I see a human? Did I see a bear? No, I saw a Bigfoot. So I tell it to the world, and the world laughs, and it's been hard to laugh with them. Yeah, I take it as serious as a heart attack. I got a good look at the side of its face, its shoulders. It's a massive creature that...
Cliff Crook will never forget what he saw on a summer night in the glow of a campfire like this.
There's reports on the record that tell of people that have been in shock for actually days for a mere sighting of one.
Sometimes you get the feeling he's out there.
There's been reports that there's been captures, but there's nothing...
Wouldn't it be worth it to kill just one?
No, I don't believe so. I don't think that anything should be killed just to prove it's alive.
Campfires were made for Bigfoot stories, when everything unseen is swallowed by the night.
It stood over 6 foot underbrush.
For Cliff Crook, campfires will never be the same.
And it was nobody in a fursuit. Nobody was hoaxing me out. It was in 1956. It was at night. It was after midnight. It was in the campfire light.
John Yeager, News 4, Positively Northwest.
Not a man or not a bear.
Whatcom County, Washington, in the shadow of 10,000-foot-tall Mount Baker, near the Canadian border. This is home to as much natural beauty as you can imagine. But is it home to Bigfoot?
There's a lot of belief, because a lot of people in the area have seen something, mostly in the summertime.
In fact, if you stick around long enough, Bigfoot will walk right across the road for you. There he is. And there's another. Well, that all has to do with the Bigfoot look-alike contest.
It's the second annual Bigfoot at Baker Festival.
A three-day celebration of the legend
Big crowd on hand.
and the possibility
And it gets underway in just a few minutes.
that Bigfoot really does live up there in the hills.
Are folks here in Whatcom County serious about Bigfoot? Well, you decide. The county council recently passed a resolution that sets aside the entire county as a Sasquatch refuge area.
This is Bigfoot, yeah.
Where the big guy can toss back a cold beer
There's none left.
and maybe smoke a cigarette, and no one will hold it against him.
There's one smoking up there just because he come into civilization.
Still, you have to expect a little attention when the prize for best costume is $200.
We're glad to have you here tonight.
Festival Chairman Al Magnuson figured they'd have more entries this year.
We thought we would have at least a half a dozen, but
Well, they're hard to scare out of the woods.
they're hard to scare out of the woods. That's true.
The judging categories are simple. They're going to judge on
Convincing, originality, humorous, effort.
Whether it's friendly or scary, by the looks of it, there's some very, very convincing looking big feet. Would that be,
Yeah, I think
that'd
it's
be
big feet,
plural
yeah.
for Bigfoot? Would be big feet?
How tall is this Bigfoot?
and when it was all over,
8.5 feet.
they had a winner.
Brown Sasquatch, first place.
And probably more important, they had another chapter in the Bigfoot legend book. What's the winner's real name?
Sasquatch. That's his name? And where are you from?
Saskatoon.
Well, what did you expect? He's been in the woods a long time. John Yeager, News 4, Positively Northwest.
I'll give you one last chance. Anyone want to get out here and have a picture with Bigfoot? Anyone at all?
Some questions are better left unasked. So what's your name?
Sasquatch.
You're the guy, huh?
Bigfoot. The authentic. One and only.
Joe Nichols is from Orcas Island and calls himself semi-retired. But he has a job at least once or twice a year when they put on parties like the Bigfoot at Baker Festival here in Glacier, Washington.
It's the second annual Bigfoot at Baker Festival, and there's a big crowd on hand.
The kids love it. The kids love it. I like to work the kids. The older people like it. The skeptics are the young adult, 25-year-old, you know. What's that fool doing in there, you know? Hi there.
But you have to throw your skepticism out the window when you watch Joe Nichols
Nice dog. Hi there.
work a parade as Bigfoot.
You got it?
Because this is all fun for him, despite the rigors of the suit.
2 rubber feet. Whole lot of duct tape. Set of stilts. Ugly looking Band-Aid. That's what hurts right there.
But Joe Nichols gets more than pain out of the Bigfoot deal, especially when they decide to throw a Bigfoot birthday party for him at a local bar.
It's yours! Oh, this is for you!
All right. I don't like to party. I don't like to go places. I like to garden. And
But you put that on and you're the
put this on, and it's completely different. I need a fork.
What do you mean, fork?
Well, this is
get civilized.
this is for an 87-year-old lady sitting over there.
How did he start doing this?
Look at that, Grandma. Right to 87
Everybody else has to get their own. I had the stilts. I was working drywall and working alone and all every day, day after day. And I thought there'll be something else I can do with things besides work. And I thought, gee, the big ape.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Not until I see him. And I hope he doesn't get offended by what I've done over the years.
But I had to ask, what will Joe Nichols do when the real, authentic, one and only Bigfoot eventually turns up?
Oh, even then. I mean, who cares?
John Yeager, News 4.
Hey, well, this is the first time I ever interviewed Bigfoot, you know.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, you won't be able to say that again.
Positively Northwest.
If you're enjoying all this rare and unique content, please show your support by subscribing and leaving comments.